Good morning. Wednesday morning. Heading now to Tel Aviv, to the Crown Plaza, for a very interesting meeting with a professional photographer who's going to teach me a little bit about photography, something I've been wanting to learn about for a very, very long time. After that meeting, Marta, my friend from Google, and a couple of other great meetings, including MassChallenge. Following that, heading to I-24 for my weekly segment. Oh, and I'm having lunch with one of my favorite people, Yaniv Golan from Lool Ventures. So back-to-back, exciting meetings today. Very excited. Here we go. Okay, bright and early here in Tel Aviv. I'm meeting this very important individual. Who are you?
Mason Resnick.
Mason Resnick, who I think it's fair to say you've been working in photography before I ever held the camera in my hand.
Yes, yes.
True.
Here we go. Here's the camera that I have in my hand.
Show me that camera.
This is a Leica M240. It's a lovely little beast that's literally been through a war. Long story.
Is it okay to say, if there are children watching, is it okay to say camera porn? Can I say that? Okay. Anyway, so who introduced us?
Zev Weisinger.
Zev Weisinger introduced us, and I'm learning photography, and there's no one better to learn from than you. Unfortunately, we only have an hour, because I have a meeting after this with Google, actually. But we are here in Tel Aviv. What better place to learn photography than Tel Aviv beaches?
On the beach.
So let's go sit and you can teach me a little something. Turning this thing off now. I'm having too much fun with this, and I wanted to teach me photography, but I'm having too much fun. We're on the beaches here in Tel Aviv, and yeah, so it looks like my next meeting's canceled, so we could spend some more time, me and Mason. I'm very excited about that, but I'm going to turn this thing off now, and he's going to actually teach me photography.
There you go.
But first, we're going to take a cool portrait.
Okay.
Love this place. My next meeting starts in 10 minutes, and I've been circling Tel Aviv for parking. I was told that as long as part of my car is on blue and white, it's legal. What do you think? Pray for me. I'm going to my meeting. All right, so we are having, first of all, the most interesting meeting spot here because my car is over there and I don't want to get a ticket. So I forced the MassChallenge team to sit with me in this random place in Tel Aviv. And then I'm also doing this scrunched together interview because it was so important for me to get you guys on camera. Who are you?
Hi, my name is Israel Ganot.
Israel Ganot.
I run MassChallenge in Israel.
Super close up here. This is like, wow. Okay, so you run MassChallenge Israel.
Yes.
And who are you?
I'm Diana, strategy manager for MassChallenge.
Awesome. Okay, so what is MassChallenge?
We're the largest accelerator in the world. Here in Israel, we want to bring in the best entrepreneurs from all over the world and provide them access to our network, to resources to help them succeed.
You know, when I interview people, they never know whether to look at me or look at the camera. You could look at me, man.
All right.
Yeah, let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
Wait, but that's, I'm going to hold the camera like that.
Okay.
I think. Okay, so, wait, come here. I'm doing a media training here. I feel bad that you're in the background. It's like, okay, so you are the biggest accelerator in the world. That's not just like a slogan. You actually are. And you have the biggest network. You said you're in Israel, but that's actually, that doesn't do you justice because you're not just in Israel.
Right, so we operate a bunch of different programs around the world.
Where are you in Israel?
So we're in Machne Yehuda.
That's what I'm talking
Jerusalem.
about. You're not in Israel.
The
You're in
best shuk in
Jerusalem,
Israel.
baby. You guys, the world's largest accelerator is in Jerusalem, in the shuk, which you guys have seen. I've been there many times. By the way, we talked about how I'm going to help you guys. I take payments in Crave. No, I'm just kidding. But I love the shuk. It's one of my favorite
Not Azura.
places. What is it?
Not Azura.
It's Azura.
That's the other restaurant at the shuk.
Azura?
Yeah,
Never heard
Azura.
of it.
We'll take you there next time.
What do they serve? What kind of food?
Those tafshilim, ptiliot, tafshilim.
Never heard of it.
Good
All right,
stuff.
yeah, we'll do it.
Next time.
We're going to do it. All right. And I'm a big meat guy. But anyway, listen, the bottom line is you guys, I would say you're in the business of value. You help your companies, but not abstract stuff. You have a network of millions across the world, and you give your companies that access.
Yes.
So, at the end of the day, I don't mean to diss on other accelerators. There are many accelerators, and many of them are amazing, by the way. The MassChallenge is kind of in a league of its own. I think that's my impression.
Well, we're in the business of creating pies.
Pies?
Pies. What I mean by it is that our job is to create, to bring the best entrepreneurs, help them build their businesses so they can do good in the world.
Love
and
it.
do that all in a way that doesn't extract any value from the entrepreneurs.
Love it.
We're there for the entrepreneurs, and that's our philosophy.
Love it. Tell me about you a little bit.
I've recently joined to help with the strategic planning for MassChallenge. We've been around for 2 years in Israel, and going forward, we'd like to really reassess our positioning in the market and see how we can create more impact in the
Love it.
ecosystem.
It's a great word. Impact. Great word. So you want to delight the ecosystem to light entrepreneurs. I love it. Both you guys are Israeli. Both you guys lived abroad for years.
Right.
Totally random.
Yep.
Love it. All right, guys. So I'm going to turn this thing off, and we're going to continue the conversation offline, and we're going to figure out how I can help you guys.
Thanks, Hillel.
All right. Thanks a lot. It's great to meet you guys.
All right.
Good luck with everything. Both you guys just joined, so good luck. Own it. Own it. All right.
See you in Jerusalem.
Yes. My first ever. First of all, it's all edited. It's not live. So I'll definitely be keeping that hair comment in. This is my first ever parking lot interview.
You should have a special name.
For a parking lot interview?
Yeah. Let's think about it.
No, because there's car karaoke. There's all these things,
exactly.
Parking lot interviews. Anyway, so I'm on my way to meet Yaniv Golan. We're finishing up our meeting, and I'm like, there's great acoustics here, it's great sound, and it's good setup. I got my car in front of me. Let's do this. So this is Marta.
Hi, everyone.
Who, by the way, I want to give you special props because I've been driving you crazy for the past couple of years, like sending you all these random people that want tours of Google, and you're always super helpful. So thank you for that. Let me turn my phone off so it doesn't bother us in the middle of our interview. But give me some background. Who are you? Where are you from? What's your deal? Talk to me.
My name is Marta. I'm the marketing manager at Campus Tel Aviv, a Google space.
Nice. By the way, is it embarrassing when people call you Moses because your last name's Moses? They think your first name's Moses?
Yeah, but it could be worse. If it's going to be my last name, then Moses is a pretty good one.
It's true. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're here talking branding, marketing, the Israeli ecosystem, and Twitter.
Okay, I have to ask you a very serious question now. This is a very important question.
Yes.
What is with the ecosystem and not ecosystem?
Oh, what's with GIF and not GIF?
Really?
Is it GIF or GIF?
Okay, listen. If you're going to call it GIF, we have to reevaluate our relationship.
I say it's GIF.
Okay, it is GIF.
Okay,
It's absolutely
good.
GIF.
Okay.
But because I'm just saying, if you were going to say GIF, we're going to be in big trouble. But more importantly, like, isn't ecosystem a Hebrew word and ecosystem an English word? Isn't it ecosystem in English?
Is it?
I think so.
Maybe I've been in Israel too long.
I think so.
Yeah.
I've been in Israel.
9 years.
That's a little long. I've been there 25, so
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you from originally?
Philadelphia. Lower Marion.
Wow.
Yeah, specifically. The
How'd you
Jewish
do that?
suburbs.
Is there Jewish?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
I
know.
came from the Jewish shtetl.
So wait, what'd you do before Google?
I worked at a startup called Joy Tunes, a music education startup that
They
helps
are
people learn.
all over my YouTube.
Yeah.
I cannot watch a
interesting.
video without seeing an ad for Joy Tunes.
Yeah.
Their piano app.
Yes, they are.
Oh my God.
They're
No,
great.
they have a new app for
Great.
learning piano, I think, right?
Yes, yes. Great startup. If you're looking to learn how to play piano, definitely check out Joy Tunes.
Did Aleph invest in them?
They did. They did. One of the
Very
beginner.
Cool. Very cool. It's a
Very
cool company.
beginning.
Remind me, Yuval?
Yuval.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just remembered
very,
that.
Very good.
I met with Yuval for lunch
Shout out to the Joy Tunes
3
guys.
years ago. Yeah, joytunes.com. Great company. Okay, so you worked there as marketing.
Community manager. Before it was like all the rage to be a community manager,
Nice.
like 4 years ago.
You were doing community before it was cool to do community. Love it.
I am a
Okay.
trendsetter.
Oh, love it, love it. Okay, so after JoyTunes, Google.
Correct.
It's a nice, I mean, JoyTunes is awesome, don't get me wrong, but it was a nice jump.
Correct.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm very blessed.
And the campus in Tel Aviv was the first campus globally. And now, in how many countries do you have campuses?
Campus launched in London.
Okay.
Yes, but Tel Aviv was second. It's been around for 5 years.
We love Sarah Drinkwater.
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing. She's the one that runs the London campus.
Head of
Google.
Campus London, yes. But Tel Aviv was second. Campus Tel Aviv's been around for 5 years.
And now how many
Very
places?
strong.
Like, are
And
there-
now we're in Madrid, Seoul, Sao Paulo, Warsaw,
I
Berlin.
feel like I could wake you up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you'd know that.
I better. I better.
All right, so what do you actually do at campus? I mean, I know what you do. You run the show, but what do you do?
I run the marketing at campus.
Okay.
We are a space to hold events, as well as we have our own programming, and we bring you the best of Google knowledge, whether it's people who are mentoring startups or bringing their own knowledge of
favorite
things.
mentor?
Hillel Fuld, obviously. We also have programs such as Campus Startup School that we run, where Googlers, people who work at Google, will bring their knowledge to you, and you can get probably information you wouldn't be able to access otherwise.
So let me cut you off right now, okay? Because here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line. When I tell startups, and I tell anyone, entrepreneurs or accelerators or anybody that asks me about branding, and I say, branding, you have to ask yourself one question. One question and one question only, and if the answer to this question is clear to you, you'll know if you're on the right track or on the wrong track when it comes to branding. You ready?
Ooh, yes.
Here's the question. Are you giving or are you taking?
We're giving. We're giving.
Hold on, we're not talking about you. One second.
Okay.
You're the punchline. Hold on.
I
I'm
really
telling
did.
startups all the time, like, are you giving or are you taking? Red Bull is giving, right? They give content. They don't sell you a drink. They're giving. That's why Red Bull is the biggest brand. There are many energy drinks, but Red Bull owns the space, right? When Apple built the Macintosh, right? They built the software, they built the hardware. They said, we're going to sell it for a premium price. We're going to build an amazing experience. Comes along Bill Gates and says, screw that. I'll build Windows. Give it to anyone who wants it, right? Dominate the market. Google says the same thing about Android. Take Android. We'll make money on ads, yes, but take it and we'll dominate the market. The campus is all giving.
We are.
There's you gain nothing.
Nothing.
There's no money here involved. You don't have equity, nothing. You just give for the sake of giving.
We gain the good feeling of giving.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
The only problem is not enough people know that.
Well, now you know.
There you
So
go.
you should come to campus,
Love it.
campus.co/Tel Aviv.
Love it.
You want to hold an event, you want to come to our event, you want to come and work from campus twice a week. We have mentoring.
Super cool. And you literally, an entrepreneur could just come to work.
Yes, twice a week, Sundays and Wednesdays from 9 to 5. You can utilize our space. But we have incredible programming. Like I said, our Campus Startup School series.
And incredible selfie opportunities. And
Yes,
maybe more
most
important
importantly.
than anything, well, that is second most important. The most important thing is amazing swag.
Yes, but you do have to earn the swag, I will say.
Not everyone gets it like me.
No.
Okay. Anyway, Marta takes good care of me, but the bottom line is the campus is an amazing place. You just saw it 2 days ago, the vlog. Well, you didn't see the vlog yet.
Yeah.
But did you see it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
I saw Noah.
Yeah.
I saw Launchpad. Oh, yeah.
She was like, what is this guy putting this big fat camera on my face? Anyway, it's super cool, and it goes without saying, let me know how I can help in any way, but I think you guys are doing amazing work.
Thank you.
Perhaps the world needs to know more about it, so we got to work on that. But keep doing what you're doing, and keep giving cool people tours that I bug you about. And yeah.
You never really follow up.
Hey, you told me that last time.
after.
No, but I don't understand.
Off camera.
It's so weird because people say to me, I want a tour of Google, and then I introduce it to them to you, and then they disappear. Like, why would someone do that? It's really weird. But in any
Swear
case,
I don't bite. I don't know why.
I don't know.
always respond back.
Super weird. It's really, I don't know what that is. But yeah, listen, bottom line is let me know how I can help. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to you taking over as CEO of Google soon.
Yeah, watch out, Larry. I'm
All
coming
right, thanks,
for you.
and let's head out to Rehob Arba, off to Mike's place.
Bye.
I've been known in my day to do aggressive interviews, force people to come on camera, but today breaks the record. He's like, I'm not doing an interview. I'm like, you're doing an interview. He's like, I'm not doing an interview. You're doing an interview. So I forced any.
Let's do an interview. Come on.
Doing an interview.
Let's do an interview.
Okay, so I said, listen. At the end of the day, it's not very often we get together. That's the truth. The last time was like 2 years ago or something. And I don't care that you're going to be mad at me for saying this. I fundamentally believe. I believe it. I don't care what you say. That Yaniv Golan is one of the smartest investors in this country. Period. Full stop. I don't need. I don't want to hear an answer. I know you're a humble guy. We're gonna deal with that at a different time. But anyway, who are you? Give me your background a little bit. What's your story? Who's Yaniv Golan?
I'm just a programmer who doesn't get to write code anymore, basically.
Okay, so what's the name of your fund?
I'm from Lool Ventures.
Lool Ventures. What's your website again? Lool.
Lool.vc.
.vc. Okay.
That's an
Lool
easy one.
Ventures. So you're officially a seed fund,
Yes, we are
And-
early stage companies.
early stage in Israel, right? Only.
Right. Well, you know, Israeli founders.
Okay, interesting. You've actually invested in companies outside of Israel?
yeah.
Interesting. Okay, cool. And
I think the good ones are actually quite often in the target market and not in Israel. So,
interesting. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
All right, and so your check size is somewhere between.
well, you know, we're flexible, but I would say the sweet spot is around 1.5 or 2 million in the initial investment.
20. How many investors in it? 20.
24.
24 investments. And how long since you launched the fund?
Well, we started in the end of 2012, so, you know, do the math.
6 years.
Yeah.
Amazing. So,
you.
Listen, at the end of the day, like I said, I forced you to be on camera, so I'm not going to make this too long, but I think the important thing about you, and, I hate this word because marketers ruin everything, and we talk about the word value too often.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, I provide value. In most cases, or I shouldn't say most, in a lot of cases,
Well, you
it's
provide a lot of value.
baka,
right?
baka, baka. A lot of people talk.
Yeah.
Forget me.
Yeah.
A lot of people say they provide value. You like...
You have done some amazing things for
We're not talking about,
Israeli companies.
dude. We're not talking about me here. We're talking about you. Stop embarrassing. Listen, you actually help. Like, that's it. You actually are willing to help, and B,
I'm glad you think that. Yeah.
really help. Like because you know your stuff. Like there's no fluff. You're also not a very fluffy kind of guy. You're just like tachlis, as we say in Hebrew.
Neither friendly.
Not a friend. You know what else? I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think I've ever said this to you before, but I'm gonna say it right now on camera. You know what I love about you?
What do you love about me?
A lot of things, but I'll tell you what specifically I love about you. That me and you, I would say, on a lot of personal matters, a lot of maybe political matters, a lot of
let's get started with
Hold
that.
on, hold on. Listen, this is a good thing.
Yeah.
Hold on. A lot of political.
Let's discuss politics.
Let's not. A
On
lot of
camera.
theological matters. A lot of. We could not be more different. We could not.
Sure.
We could not be more different. But we get along great. We're good friends. We believe in the same things, and we have a great time together. So that's just, on the internet, there's no gray areas. Everyone's like black or white. We either agree or we hate each other. We disagree on many things, but we're good friends, and we hang out and we have a good time. And I think that's an important lesson.
Gray is a beautiful color. It's a beautiful color, the most useful one.
All right, listen, man. Thank you for your time. Thank you for lunch. It was amazing, and thank you for coming on camera. And just keep doing what you're doing, man. That's the bottom. Just keep doing what you're doing. Lool Ventures is amazing.
Thank you, Hillel. It's been a
Thank you.
pleasure.
Let's do it again soon. Let's not wait 3 years, okay?
Right.
All right, cool. That was an amazing meeting. Yaniv is a legend. Now, heading to I-24 for my weekly segment. But first, I have a call with Nokia Israel. Or do you pronounce it Nokia? Anyway, I'm a fan of Nokia. There's a special place in my heart for that company. Ooh, it just got dark. As I was saying, I'm a big fan of Nokia to hear about what they're up to here in Israel. And then I-24. It's been a pretty great day so far, I have to say. Now to find my car. Made it to Jaffa, Israel, going live on I-24 in half an hour. So I'm okay in timing today. The 3 topics I'm speaking about today are Apple acquiring Texture, a newsstand app, Rapid API, an Israeli company raising another $9 million from Andreessen Horowitz, and Bose's new AR glasses that actually have no visual component but are all audio. And that's an interesting play for Bose in the AR space. But today actually is going to be a little different because I am talking a lot about Israeli tech. Rapid API is a phenomenal company, built a sort of marketplace for APIs. Super geeky. And raising from Andreessen Horowitz, that's a big freaking deal. Pretty excited about that. All in all, it's going to be a good show today. And I love that I have some time and I don't have to run. So there's that.
Up, Hillel.
How are you?
Rapid API. I'm trying to make sense of it. So just tell me.
Rapid API. So developers need APIs. APIs enable applications to communicate with other external entities, let's call it. And this Israeli company founded by a kid, really, he's 20 years old now. The company was founded a couple of years ago. Ido was just funded by probably the world's premier venture capitalist, Mark Andreessen Horowitz, which is a huge deal because A, they don't fund companies outside of Silicon Valley. They now have a Silicon Valley presence, but they're an Israeli company. And B, this is their second round, so they first raised a couple of million, now they're at $9 million. They raised another $9 million from Andreessen Horowitz. Very big deal. There is some sort of a consolidation, a lot of acquisitions, but we know how hot news and fake news and all that is right now, Facebook suffering. And so Apple says, we're going to swallow up another company in the news space. And so they bought this company. We don't know for how much. We don't know what the valuation of the company was. But it is a big deal when Apple enters, we've said this many times, when Apple enters any space. And when Apple
dominates.
Exactly. It's interesting, though, because Bose is an audio company. They make headphones, right?
Not a visual company.
Right.
Yes.
And so they're making glasses now, which is a big deal. But let's not get fooled here. They are glasses. You wear them on your face, but there's no video component here. There's no visual. You don't see a screen in front of you like you did with Google Glass and other things like Magic Leap. It's all audio. It actually whispers in your ear. So you're walking down the street, you don't know where you are. It could kind of find location. It could find different things. By the way, through APIs. Which
it's like you can learn languages, and I love how they use the example. You could learn French. I'm like, well, is it only French, or could you learn Hebrew and
you can
other
do whatever
things
you want,
too?
but it whispers in your ears. It uses audio, not video. So that's kind of strange because it's glasses. Why not a headset? All we know is that Bose is now entering the AR space, along with Magic Leap and Apple and Google and all the other players. It's another player in the AR space, and another indication that AR, augmented reality, isn't going anywhere, but even more than that, it's actually entering and penetrating our mainstream and daily lives, which is a big deal.
All right.
How was?
It was fabulous, as always.
I should pay you for PR.
Yes, Jesse.
See you next week.
Bye, love.
Bye-bye. That went well. Calling it a day. See you tomorrow.